What's up guys, I'm Sean. It's finally time to upgrade the skid plates on my 21 Tacoma. I've been running the stock skid plates for a while now, for a couple years. I just happened to add an aluminum transmission skid plate. But now it's time to replace this whole front section with real skid plates. This is what I'm going with. Full skid plates from RCI off-road. Front engine skid plate, transmission skid plate, and transfer case skid plate. So this is steel in powder coated black. RCI is having a tax sale, so I picked it up at a really good deal. I'm already running a aluminum gas tank skid plate, and I just added the C4 Fab rear diff skid plate. So after I install this, I should be pretty good with skid plates on my truck. So here's the front engine skid plate. It covers basically the two pieces that comes factory on the TRD off-road. This is powder coated steel, black. It actually has a door for the oil filter, and it also has access to the oil drain bolt back there. And this is the transmission skid plate, and this is the transfer case skid plate. The TRD off-road comes with a front skid and a mid skid. So I just use a 12mm and remove all the bolts. The stock skid plate is like stamped steel. It's very thin. It works okay, but I actually banged it up a few times. Remove the mid skid, 12mm. I'm running a Ricochet off-road transmission skid plate, so I'm gonna have to remove this as well. We're gonna remove this bar as well because we're not gonna reuse this. Back at the front of the truck, we're not gonna use this radiator frame support because the new skid plate is basically gonna be supporting it. But we are going to reuse some of these 17mm bolts. I grab the front engine skid plate. $17mm. Loosely install it. And two 17mm in the middle right here. Where you see the hole on this side and the other side. Now I'm on the back side of the engine skid. RCI skid plate came with a bag of hardware. Came with two bolts, two thick spacers, and two washers. Bolt-in washer through the skid plate, then through this big spacer, and then to the truck. And there's an existing thread right there. And I'm just going to loosely install it for now, because I'm still going to slide the transmission skid plate in here. Now I have my transmission skid plate. I'm going to slide it between the front engine skid and the truck, but beneath this nylon washer. So I don't know if you can see in there, but it should go ground, engine skid plate, transmission skid plate, and then nylon spacer to the truck. Tighten it down with a 13 just so it doesn't move. I'm gonna use the hardware that came with the kit. This long carriage bolt. Slide the carriage bolt through this opening and put on this half washer. It goes like this, so it doesn't interfere with the frame right there. So it's like that. Then I'll put a washer, lock washer, and then nuts. Do the same for this side, carriage bolts. this half washer, lock washer, the nut. And I'm not going to tighten it yet because I need space to slide in the transfer case skid. But in the meantime, I can go torque down the 4 17mm bolts in the front, torque the front bolts down to 30 foot-pounds. And now we're going to get ready to install the transfer case brace. So first thing we're going to do is loosen this 12mm holding the brake hard line. And then we're going to go to this side, the passenger side. Then we remove this 12mm so we can pull out this plastic. Pop this plastic off. Pop off these plastic stickers. Now I'm going to pick up the transfer case brace. Slide it to this area. And the kit came with some hardware. Use a bolt and washer, and the washer and the nut on the back side of that. On this side there's a threaded nut inside the frame, so all you need is the bolt and washer. Alright, the brace has been installed. I use a 13mm bolt that was provided from the kit and installed it right there. I'm still able to reuse this plastic piece right there. And on the passenger side, I tighten down that bolt and the nylon lock nut in the back, and I reinstalled this plastic piece. So now this brace is installed. Now I have to get the transfer case skid. I'm going to slide it in between the transmission skid plate and my truck frame. Use the carriage bolt that came with the kit, and the washer and lock washer and nut on top. Now I'm going to tighten down all the bolts. Alright guys, that's a wrap. Full RCI skid plates installed. Engine skid plate, transmission skid plate, and transfer case skid plate. The installation is pretty straightforward. Everything bolted up together nicely. And the good thing about getting a full kit is that it slots together and it all bolts up nicely together. So now I have full skid plates, engine, transmission, and transfer case skid by RCI Off-Road. I have a aluminum fuel tank skid plate by Bay Area Metal Fab. And I have a rear differential skid plate by C4 Fabrication. So now the underbelly of my truck is pretty much protected. It's nice going with this full skid plate is that I actually scraped up my stock exhaust a few times. So having the transfer case skid protects the stock exhaust pipe. Now the only thing I need to add is the cat guard right here, because now my cats are pretty much exposed. RCI Off-Road sells that cat guard. I think it's about 125 bucks. So I need to buy that and install that. The RCI skid plates are definitely more beefier than the stock ones. So now when I go off-road, I don't have to worry about banging them up or scratching it. These can take a lot more abuse. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.